Hi, my name's Grant, and I'm going to be talking about Team IO's B20 SoftEng project. So, this project is a way for teams to help reach decisions on problems. It's similar to When to Meet in that there are like private rooms that you can access via link. Um, so, basic summary is there is choices, and a choice is basically a dilemma that a team needs to find a solution to. Now, in this app, you can have 2 to 5 solutions or alternatives, as they're called here, and basically a team can interact with the different alternatives and try to reach some sort of consensus. So I'm going to create a new choice now. I'm going to say there are 10 people on my team, and I'm going to ask, what is our favorite color? And then I'm going to give a couple options for what our favorite color could be. I'm going to do red, blue, yellow, green. I'm not going to do a fifth. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but I only think that 4 colors are valid. And then I'm going to click Create Choice. And then we get this nice link. So I'm going to copy this link. I could go use it now, or I could go create another choice. I'm going to decide to log in now. So here we're at the login page. I said there were 10 people on my team. So there are 10 open slots. If I click login right now, there'll be 9 open slots, and I'll create a user named Grant. If I want to, I can include a password. So next time I log in, I have to use that same password in order to be the same person. I'm not going to bother with a password, and I'm going to log in as Grant. So here we are in our view choice page. We can see it's asking us what is our favorite color, and then we see all of our alternatives. We got green, yellow, blue, red. Now I'm logged in as Grant, and I'm going to say that I really like the color red, so I'm going to approve. And there I am. It says Grant approves the color red. I also want to leave some feedback, so I'm going to say I love red. I'm going to hit submit. And look, now it's added my feedback. It tells me who posted and when. And I'm going to say I don't like blue. Okay, so I'm going to click disapprove, and after a second, it loads that up, and now it says I disapprove of blue, but I still approve red, and I still have my comment. I'm kind of indifferent to yellow and green, so I'm not going to really bother with the discussion. Now, another thing I can do is if I copy the link still, I can go and I can log in as a different person. Let's say my friend on a different computer, his name is Jerry. He wants to contribute to this choice, and well, he's also on my team. So he clicks login. Now Jerry's logged in, and he hates red, so he says, I disapprove of red. And then he's like, screw you, Grant. I don't like red. And he adds that as feedback. So now we're having a whole conversation here, and these Grant and Jerry can go back and forth and decide, is red a good solution or not? And of course, Jerry doesn't really care about blue, but he does like green, so he's going to approve of green. So now Jerry's listed as an approver. He's listed feedback, and they've had this whole back and forth. And after they're done in this discussion, somehow they've reached a consensus, and Jerry concedes, and he decides, you know what, I actually approve of red. So he switches his vote just by clicking approve, having already clicked disapprove. Now he's here as well. They've reached a consensus, so they're going to click complete. And after a second, we'll have this choice be completed, which means that no more interactions can occur. The alternatives are still visible, but they're immutable. And it says alternative 1, chosen alternative, red. So now this team has reached a consensus. And that's the whole point of this app. More alternatives can be made. There's also an administrator page. So if we want, we can click generate report, and we can view all the choices that have been created. Right now there's only one. We can also delete choices that are too old. So if I say delete all choices more than 1 day old, I click that. There weren't actually any choices older than a day, since I just made this one like a minute ago. But that's our whole app. And to talk about what's actually going on behind the scenes, so this whole front end that we're looking at here was developed in React. It's a JavaScript framework developed by Facebook. It allows us to dynamically generate HTML. It comes with a lot of really powerful tools like color themes and all sorts of other stuff. So that's what we really heavily utilized for our front end. Our back end, of course, is running on AWS. We have several Lambda functions and an API set up So every time we click a button, it sends a post request to our API. And that's how this project works. Thanks for listening to our video.